Happy Halloween to everyone who's watching. Or is it? The concept of an offensive Halloween costume has grown more popular over the years, so I'm here at the University of Pittsburgh talking with college students about what they're being. When selecting their costume this year, do they take extraordinary measures to ensure that it wouldn't offend anybody, or do they think that people are just overly sensitive about the issue?
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Halloween is right around the corner. What did you end up deciding on being this year?
I'm gonna be one of the motorcycle bicyclists from Teen Beach Movie.
Luigi, or I want to be like Kim Possible.
Princess Peach.
Waluigi.
I'm Willy Wonka.
Trinity from The Matrix.
She's being Anakin Skywalker, and I'm being Padme.
When deciding on those costumes, did you take any precautions to make sure that they didn't come across as offensive to anybody else?
Yes, I definitely did. I definitely exit out options that could have been offensive.
Yeah, that was something that I wanted to avoid.
I wouldn't say I was terribly worried about it.
Not with the Willy Wonka one, I don't think, but yeah, I would never go for a prisoner or a cop.
My costume specifically I could not see it being offensive.
Anakin Skywalker thing, he killed a bunch of kids. Do you think that could be a trigger warning for people?
We didn't really put that much thought.
I could totally see where that would be a little offensive.
Luigi, that's a different culture. Do you think that could be taken out of context at all?
Yeah, I'll say no to that one.
And then Kim Possible, she's a redhead or no? Do you think that could be offensive to the anti-ginger movement out there?
I hope that's not such a controversial movement out there, but I'll say no.
Princess Peach is a helpless female character. Do you think that could come across as offensive at all? And Waluigi is from a different nationality, he has an accent. Do you think that could be cultural appropriation at all?
I was a little worried about that, to be honest. I can definitely see where that could be considered cultural appropriation.
So obviously the things I just said were completely out there, but that does kind of bring up the question, don't you think anyone could be offended to anything?
Yes, I definitely do think that's possible. I hope that my costumes don't offend anyone.
It would never be my intention to do that. It's very easy to offend people.
So I kind of bring this up because there was a school district here in Pennsylvania. They recently told all of their students that they're not allowed to dress up this year, that they're not allowed to participate in any fall-themed activities because it could come across as offensive to someone. What is your reaction to that?
I don't think that's a good idea.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because you can definitely select a costume that's not cultural appropriation or offensive.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
It has some basis.
I guess that makes sense, but maybe they could have some type of limit, not fully just cross everything out.
But I don't think they should have banned it.
It's not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about having fun. It's Halloween.
Do you think society as a whole has become maybe a little bit overly sensitive about things like this?
Some things personally I'll say that we got a little too sensitive about. I think if anyone is getting offended by something or is causing negative emotions to anyone, I think it's definitely something that we should keep in mind because no one should be negatively affected by anything that we do. So
That's a hard question because I don't want to say that anybody is invalid for feeling the way that they do.
Say yes to some things. I think some things are over-exaggerated.
I think it's just one of those things, even though you might be offended by it, I think it's kind of just best to just brush it off.